Hey folks, welcome back. Today we're continuing our first playthrough of Stellaris. Let's get started. And this is part 2 of the Peacekeeper War. We were just attacked by the Evandari Peacekeepers, which were a technologically superior but economically inferior nation. We managed to crush all their fleets, so now we're going to take back the worlds that they took from us while their fleets were active in our space. And our next step after that is to take some systems from them, because turnabout is fair play. They do have one large fleet still here. It looks like that they've just... I don't know if they just built that or if it was in another area before. I'm not really sure where that came from. But we're definitely going to do something about that. First, though... So we still control Eurus, we still control Jahet. This Wither system is currently being bombarded by our troops. Their army here is tiny, so I don't think it'll take too long. Oh, we have troops on the way to go liberate that place.
Hostile fleet.
As soon as we get that, this is an independent faction here. They don't have a gateway or anything, so I'm not too worried about them. But I think we're going to go after Jahetma next, which means we'll also need to have defenses available at this border. Over here, I think we have the beginnings of a gateway. So we need to build this into an actual gateway in order to defend this section of our empire. We're also probably needing a gateway that's closer to this section of space here. We've got timed projects. That one's in there. We're not going to get there right away here. That one's okay. So this is Aether's system. We're researching in Jahet. What about the Wither system? That's also. Oh wait. Okay, we don't have a ship there yet. This guy is actively researching. Do we have another science ship nearby or headed this direction? This guy is gonna gate over there and then do the research. Okay, that's fine. This guy might finish his research first, I don't know.
Station under attack.
Saying station under attack, but I don't see... They have troops coming from... So we took control of this station. They have troops coming from the surface, and our station is just deleting them as they launch. That's fine with me. Okay. We're going to waste their money on troops that aren't going to go anywhere. We have a new fleet that's being assembled at Arbavast. It looks like the fleet assembly is actually completed, so we can have these guys travel to join up with our main force here. Where exactly do we want them? Probably over here at Wither, maybe. Or do we want them over here? I think we want them... Let's have them go to Aranes. I think we're going to send the rest of our fleets there fairly shortly. These guys that are over here, I'm going to send these guys to Wither and have them go after this planet as well. Let's delete this before it manages to... Oh, they have 2 planets here. That just happened there. Trying to send this after them. Okay, they're working on it.
Debris analyzed.
Looks like they fled, maybe? Not sure. How many armies is this? This has no army. So if we actually bombard this, they should surrender instantly. Let's try this. This guy said he was done analyzing debris. He did. So we'll go analyze debris over here. just have to land armies there? I don't know. It's not letting me bombard, it seems like. Okay, yeah, we got a bunch more fleets coming. This fleet... I thought this army fleet was already bound for Wither. We'll send them to this place first. Analyze debris in the Jahet system. We got some research progress. Very good. Science ship has entered this system now. That large fleet seems to have disappeared again. Oh, they're over here at Pesh. Okay. We already got a fleet. What do we got here? 90... That's like 115,000. And we got another huge fleet coming from over there. That's fine. So we can take these guys.
Spaceport under attack.
You made a big mistake, buddies.
Spaceport lost.
Yeah, you took the spaceport. We'll see how long that lasts. I think this is actually probably a fleet that we fought earlier. How do we manage not to kill any of them is the question. I guess they're damaged. Maybe they'll... Can't go here unless we officially declare war on Jahetma. Are we ready to do that? Thing is, they've got ships over here in Juvan that are ready to fight us off. I don't know that we're ready to do that yet. Let's take... First of all, let's take this cruiser fleet and assign it to join up with another fleet. Or another 2 fleets, perhaps. Yes, I have an idle leader now. That's fine. We'll solve that in a minute. I'm gonna break up this fleet. No. There we go. Where did that science ship go? Did it get destroyed? Science ship has disappeared. Can we get over here?
Planetary invasion begun.
Okay, this should be a very short invasion because they have no troops on this planet. Looks like we've already taken it. This is also going to be a short invasion because their garrison here is tiny. I thought we had another big troop transport somewhere. Let's take a look at our things here. Oh, I guess that's all we have left, maybe. We do have some here. What system is this? This is the Melitane system. We can embark our ships, our fleet here. That's another 427. We'll join these guys up with the other troop transport. Actually, let's have them... Let's stage them at Dongal, I think. And what else do we have? But do we have this tiny fleet with only 2 troops on it? Whatever, we'll take that. bring that to Dongal as well. As I find Dongal, there it is. We have a couple extra troops on Jahet Prime. We've got that securely under control now. So then to Dongal as well.
Hostile fleet engaged.
As soon as this other planetary invasion starts... Where's the hostile fleet? These guys? Okay. Am I a joke to you?
Planetary invasion begun.
Okay, they're invading now, so we'll park these guys over here. They didn't lose anything, they fled instantly. That planetary invasion is begun. Which planet has low stability? This is probably one that be bombarded. Yes, 60% devastation, that'll do it. It's already on automation. They like... Where the heck is this? Oh, this is over on the other side of the galaxy, in the territory that we took from Kelzon. Okay, so of course all their things are strongholds, because they're Kelzon. Why wouldn't they have only strongholds? So we got low stability here. Where's the generator things? We put so many strongholds and not one shield generator. So funny. Maybe they didn't have the technology. I don't know. We're looking for resource buildings. I can start building generator districts. We'll turn one of these into a precinct house. Fortress provides FTL inhibitor. Interesting. We'll start to demolish the stuff one at a time. Oh, and while we're in here, let's also... We already have an anti-crime campaign going on. It doesn't seem like we have robot assembly going on. We can distribute luxury goods, maybe? Ops hate us here. Resource from jobs minus 30%, trade value minus 30%, immigration push plus 60. Stability can be reduced by conditions such as overcrowding, low amenities, and crimes. Okay, so mainly the main thing here is that the population hates us. I think there's a way. Let's take a look at the population. I was just watching a YouTube video on how to do the population ethics. So I think we can maybe try to figure this out actually. Okay, so they're rulers. They're members of the Eternal Vigilance Foundation. These guys are Free Thought Initiative. Shit, I didn't mean to do that, whatever that was. Okay. Where's it? Government? There you go. Looking at factions and government. These guys hate us. So we're gonna suppress this faction. We're also going to suppress this Union of Metaphysical Cleansing, because these guys already hate us as well. So these factions will grow smaller, basically, and shrink to non-existence, hopefully, eventually. They're very large factions right now, so we might be in for a little bit of political trouble here. This thing allowing unrestricted wars. Yeah, these guys are extreme xenophobes. Okay. Yeah, we want to get rid of the xenophobic factions. Screw those guys. They want no synth rights. They basically hate robots. They want spiritualism. Rulers shouldn't have opposing ethics. Yeah, okay. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta check a work thing. I will be right back. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, we're involved in an invasion. Wait, what? Okay, yeah, we're the invader, that's right. Kicking their butts here. That shouldn't take long. Okay, what else are we got going on here? We need to get this gateway built before we can go to war with Juvan. It's going to take 1647 days, which is forever. Okay, we're going to go up to normal speed here.
Spaceport under attack.
I think that was another troop launch. I have these guys join up with the fleet at Dungal. I think this planet is becoming a problem planet, probably in part because of the devastation. Building industrial districts. This is also an approval rating issue. I'm gonna launch an anti-crime campaign. Let's get into that early. And we've already distributed luxury goods. Okay.
Spaceport under attack.
Where the heck are we now? What is this? Oh, they're coming after Ibaka. Okay. So we're done over here, so we can go here for now. This is a bit risky because they might send more troops through Pesh. I think let's leave that alone for now. These guys are going to Airnest, that's fine. 76,000 is okay. Yeah, we have to declare war on these guys because even though we don't have the gateway over there yet, because we just need that territory. These guys were also at war with technically, although I think they're on the other side of the galaxy from us. Yeah, I'm surprised they're allied with Jehetna.
We have declared war.
Okay, we declared war against Jehetma, so we're going to take this planet so they can no longer send troops through at us. And then we're going to use this gateway and hop as close to here as we can and make a beeline. I think we should probably actually, let's send this all one big fleet. No, can't be. Somehow I highlighted only one of those fleets. I think I'm going to build one or two ships here to defend this. Probably cruisers to start with. Like out of alloys, so we can't build too much. You just want to live in peace. Is that so difficult to accept? Yeah, I mean, you're kind of your peace is allowing enemies into my territory, so yes, it is difficult to accept. Okay, we've got partial control of this. Which one of these things has more armies? This has 901. This is 1032. We'll start bombarding the 1032 first. Okay, and now that we've got that, we should be able to research this no problem, right? This guy's already researching, good.
Spaceport lost.
So this was us. Instead we lost a spaceport. That was down here in the Evandari area. That's fine. This has a target uplink computer, that's pretty good, and a defense grid supercomputer, also very good. Trying to figure out if I can send more troops immediately over there. I think I want to send some of the fleets from here over to there. Let's send the Junpak Armada. And maybe one more. So let's do the Mipsy Armada. I think that should do. We need a shipyard here, I think. Your leader trait monthly price to. I don't know why it keeps telling me that. Maybe it's saying that those resources are worth 0. I don't know. Okay, so we have 2,000 generator income now, which means we can. Let's crank down the alloy sales significantly. See if we can get away with that.
Spaceport under attack.
We're at 100,000 income also, so let's... There we go. What spaceport are they attacking now? It's another one in this sector. Oh, that's a shipyard. I don't like that. Oh, they occupied the starbase. They're going to be able to build more ships, although they have no ally income, so I don't know if they'll be able to do that much. We have to send ships up here soon also. Our fleets are much bigger than theirs currently. I'm going to send this 102K fleet here to defend Amidoya, or however you pronounce that. This guy's still researching. Where's our ground troops? They're all at Dungal now. Okay. Alright, men. This is a pep talk. Let's get to it. Okay. We're sending ground troops to Pesh to enter orbit of Gem Kasud.
Spaceport lost. Debris analyzed.
Don't care about that. We've analyzed debris in the Wither system. We're still analyzing more debris, it looks like.
Complete.
Bribed officials on Jahet Prime 2. Recently obtained evidence has revealed... Stop notifying me of things while I'm reading. Recently obtained evidence has revealed that a large number of government officials on Jahet Prime 2 were on the take. Local crime organizations bribed them to look the other way while they engage in their nefarious activities. In some cases, the officials were exposed as members of the very organizations they were supposed to fight. Several arrests have been made, but many of the officials abandoned their posts when they realized the jig was up. Corruption on Jahet Prime 2 seems to run deep. That doesn't surprise me, since... Why is Jahet Prime 2 not in the Jahet system? That just bothers me. Maybe we build another precinct house here? Yeah, we're gonna replace the robot complex with a precinct house. We have no minerals. Whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Okay. How did we manage to have no minerals? We're selling 894 a month. Let's... Here we go. We just got a ton of research progress. Research complete on dark matter deflectors. These deflectors utilize dark matter to detect deflecting incoming projectiles in a way that seems to utterly defy the laws of nature. That seems cool. And it looks like we unlocked a bunch of new weapon options. Oh no, these are the standard notices. We already have research projects. But we got dark matter reactor. These generators appear to somehow draw energy directly from dark matter, providing more ship power than should be possible according to laws of physics. And dark matter propulsion. These ship thrusters utilize dark matter technology. You get the idea. Okay, that's fantastic. Let's go into fleet management, and I don't think we're building many ships right now, so this is a good time for us to go and fix all these things. Let's upgrade the propulsion first, and the deflectors. And then we'll see what our power equation looks like. Looks like we do, in fact, need the dark matter reactor. Can we get more advanced afterburners? We cannot. This guy just needs to go to 0 reactor 5 so far. Very good. This guy somehow already been upgraded. And he's already fine on power. Check for weapon upgrades, but I think we're good. Medium gamma laser. Yeah. So that sifting through debris fields definitely is paying off here. Of course, this now makes our ship cost dark matter to build, but that's probably not a big deal because we do have income, dark matter income. Might have to stop selling as much of it as we're selling right now. We'll see how it pans out in the long term. Wait, wasn't there a third dark matter technology besides that? Oh, it's the reactor, the propulsion, and the deflectors. Yeah, we're upgrading all those as needed. It's automatically upgrading us to the latest stuff for the most part. Yeah. Oh. That one's currently being built. Oh, this one being built too. It is. Oh no, okay, it says it doesn't have enough power. It's fine. Very good. Just reading that to make sure there was no benefit in having excess power, but if there is, it's not mentioned. Can't do this one. All of them? I think that's all of them. We should probably look at our... Oh, that was cruisers. We still have to do battleships. Oh, this one had an old thruster. It does need a V5 reactor. There we go. Giga Cannon. Just noticed that not all of our battleships have the latest drive technology. We'll give the cruisers the latest drives as well. Oops, I missed these guys when I was doing the... Oh, the ship of that design was already being built, right. Okay, I think I'm not going to worry about getting the big drives on the destroyers. I think that's fine. This planet continues to be a problem. We can only build things so fast. We're going to move the precinct house up in the list, though. I think the pop approval change is going to take a while to have a big impact. These guys are on their way down there, that's fine. What are we doing over here? 949 against 1.4K. We're going to wait a little bit longer.
Hostile fleet detected.
Oh, there's one ship there. Whoop-de-doo. Okay. These guys are headed up there too. That's good. Let's make sure we've claimed this system from Jahetma. Good. Don't care about any of this stuff over here right now. I don't think they're going to come through here because this is a vassal territory. I'm going to park these guys a little bit north of the starbase to make sure the starbase defenses get in range. Did they attack? And Nancy to get this planet captured.
Station under attack.
Going after Yamek's Singularity. Okay, that's a good early warning for us. So we got these guys coming in here, so I'm not that worried.
Spaceport under attack.
I'll send this guy way over here. Does it want to let me? There we go. Oh, I forgot to upgrade the defense things. He's 7,000. Do we go after them and wipe them out? Could, but I think I'd rather defend Uranus. This station has no defenses or anything like that, and I think we stripped it of anything that's super useful to them. So yeah, we're gonna defend Uranus. Not gonna worry about that for right now.
Station under attack.
This fleet's so damn slow. Here we go. Okay.
Blocker cleared.
Perfect timing.
Military station lost.
I think we wiped most of them out here. Let's check the summary. Yeah, we wiped out about a quarter of them, maybe. It's not as much as I hoped, but it's something. I'll send the guy from Wither over to here. I think you should be able to get there. Coming from Dungar, it's going to be a while before he gets there. We still haven't built our gateway yet. We'll take back Yamek's Singularity, and also this, and then we're going to return to here. What's our influence like? 310. We could take a chunk of territory from Juvan, but I think I'd rather take it from the Peacekeepers over here. We'll see.
Hostile station engaged.
Crap. These guys ran ahead. That little tiny fleet was actually enough to take care of what was left over here. Well, let's just combine these fleets. There's no reason for them to be separate. Hold on. Oh, this fleet is at the command limit. Darn. Okay. Never mind. Maybe we send this fleet then back to here. And we let this fleet continue on. Let's try to get... Yeah, we'll get this, then this, and that. Well, let's do it like this. There we go. One thing, by the way, that I also learned, let's combine these two pirate-killing fleets. Let's go send this guy for an upgrade, because he's way overdue for one, probably. That's a long way to go for an upgrade. And then we'll go check out our trade situation in a minute here, after those guys get their upgrade.
Engaged.
As I learn how to set up patrol routes to prevent pirates from preying on our trade routes from watching YouTube videos. Once we've taken all this territory, then we'll probably have our guy go back here and take this, and then we'll see where we're at from there. Debating making them do this again. Look it over here. 788. I think we're going to land our 1.4K thing at this point. We'll send this guy over to bombard the other planet.
Planetary invasion begun.
I forgot about these places. We have to conquer that. That's next on our to-do list after we take over these two planets. In fact, actually, let's scrub this whole nonsense here and then go take that and then bring this fleet back. 23K here. Most of our fleets are tied up here is the problem. So let's, can we upgrade here? We cannot. Building a shipyard. Once we build the shipyard, we'll be able to upgrade here.
Hostile station engaged.
Eventually we'll want to build a trade hub here, probably. Is there invasion zone going? What is this guy doing? I remember sending a lone ship out here to do this by himself, but I guess it's fine. Seems like they got it under control. This is 1.9K. Can they take this station as well? We can have this little dinky fleet do that. Why not? Actually, why don't we join them with this other little dinky fleet over here? We should probably just hold this spot for now. They're positioning forces up here. It's going to take them
Enemy planet.
hopefully longer than it takes for us to take that. Okay, finally, good. We lost half of our troops, though. Lost and or left on the planet. Why is this showing this is still a Jahetma planet? It just hasn't updated yet? Oh, there it is. Planet is occupied. We need to recruit more troops. Our invasion force is getting very small. Where do we get more troops here? Let's recruit some troops from Jahet. And from Corniferos. And from Dungal. Be a little careful about my mineral spending here. Let's reduce our mineral sales further. Gotta bombard these guys for a while, probably.
Hostile station engaged.
Anti-crime campaign. Distribute luxury goods. Should be okay. We're attacking this station, right? So we'll come back to conquer this later. But first we need to kind of just take this and secure our borders.
Ships upgraded.
Do you have any other fleets in other parts of the galaxy that we can bring over here? This guy, what is he doing here? We're doing dark matter. We got plenty. Where's he going to upgrade? Nundi? No big shipyard in Nundi. That's perfect. Okay.
Construction complete.
Shipyard here so we can upgrade these guys here. Just two technically, it'll take a while. Where's this? Airness. Okay. Start converting some of these other things into useful things, even if they're not necessarily combat things. Let's do we don't need this here. We need a crew quarters first off. I think that's our highest priority actually. So we got a ton of ship station here.
Spaceport under attack.
Damn you, Jehema. Okay, we gotta respond to this. Can we actually take that fleet? I don't know. What kind of defenses do we have at Torfy Star? No. Yeah, I think these should both take about the same amount of time to get there. So this should be okay. Let's have them group up at Nendi first in case they take Torfy Star. So that's 50k and this is 80k. They're only a little bit more than those guys. Need to move our troops away from Dungal. Not there. How's that faster? I don't understand. We'll move them down here for now. While we're at it, might as well have these three join together.
Spaceport under attack.
What do you mean no orders? I just ordered you down here. Oh, was that a new troop that just got recruited, maybe? Where's the other group of ships that was going to Nindi?
Spaceport lost.
Okay, these guys are going to Dongal now. Who was the other group of ships? Was it these guys? Surely not, right? Oh, this should be okay, actually. Why does Dungal have no defense platforms? What's the cheapest thing we can build here? They're all the same. Communications jammer will help at least. Okay, there we go. We got some defenses at Dongal at least. These guys have no fleets over here right now. I wonder if we should take some of our troops off of here and send them over. This fleet is kind of in a bad way because it has no small craft. Need to build more destroyers. There's a couple destroyers here. There we go. And then this needs a leader. Where's Mipsy Armada with no orders? Okay, they're at Araness. Yeah, this fleet's more likely to get into combat, so I think we need some things here. And let's produce some destroyers here. How many? We only got 2 shipyards here. What about Nendi? Oh, Nendi's all shipyards. Okay, there we go. We got 6 more destroyers coming from here. And then we'll do some corvettes. That'll be good. I can't believe this space station has no guns after all the time we spent, like... I guess maybe it got attacked before? I don't remember. Okay, we're gonna send all these guys to Pesh. As soon as they join up with that force, then we should be ready to invade, I think. It's a little bit risky evasion, but I think we'll be okay. Oh man, this guy has 2 separate forces in different locations around me here. I think if we're gonna survive this, we have to strike and take out one of them.
Spaceport under attack.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe they're... Looks like they're in the process of leaving this, so maybe we can catch them in the act here. And also cut off their gateway.
Spaceport lost. Hostile fleet engaged.
A bunch of them retreated.
Spaceport under attack. Spaceport lost.
Okay, we took this. Good. Now we got 33k. We can take these guys immediately. Yeah, I didn't think they would come through here, but apparently I was wrong.
Spaceport lost.
They never invaded this planet, did they? We do one messed up planet at a time here. Okay, Draku. Increase benefits. Distribute luxury goods. We already have a Hall of Judgment. Let's show what more we can do here. Jet Prime. Increase benefits. There's a lot of unemployment here. We should probably resettle some of the pops, I think. We're going to replace the robot assembly complex with a Hall of Justice or whatever. Okay, and then let's resettle some people. I think I've been misreading this all along. I was thinking the red means they're unemployed, but I think it's actually these little triangles that means that they're unemployed. Who wants to go to Brothana? Nobody. Who wants to go to a land of opportunity such as Galpan Vish? Nobody. I'm gonna send this researcher. And keeping the Raxar politician there is probably a good idea. Let them know peace. Kapow, that's right. Hey, Atomic, how's it going? Carbo's Landing. Yeah, we're gonna send some of these guys off to Carbo's Landing. And they're gonna have a good time there, or else this guy will definitely go. I think I'm misreading this icon too. This guys are soldiers, not unemployed guys. This place also has some unemployed folks. What about Kenny Habral? Okay, foisting our problems off on other planets, that's what we do here. How's the faction business doing? Government? Factions. So this is at 265. This is at 347. So we have these huge factions within our worlds that hate us. And we're trying to get rid of them. Guiding ethic materialist. What is our current government ethics? Materialist, militarist, and xenophile. So if we embrace this faction, what does that do for us? Or promote the faction. It makes the ethics more attractive to the population as long as it's active. Yep. So we're going to promote the faction with the highest approval rating.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Here we go.
Spaceport under attack. Spaceport lost.
Pass the resolution of the Senate. We don't want any of those things. What do we got coming up? Research sanctions, I'm not sure about. Diplomatic weight for pops plus 40%. I think we... So this is actually reducing the diplomatic weight for pops because it's going from 60% to 40%, I believe. Because we're repealing a thing here. Yeah, capacity minus 20% diplomatic weight power. I think we should actually do this one. Military sanctions. I don't know what qualifies as in breach of galactic law, but I have a feeling that blowing up planets probably counts. Although, I don't know. I'm going to support research sanctions to slow down the super advanced civs. Oh, here, okay. This is what, 80k. We've got 100k. I'm not worried. It's unfortunate that we can't combine these fleets for whatever reason. We can build 2 more defense platforms here. What do we want? Probably PD and maybe whatever that is. How's our gateway coming along? 500 days left. We're more than halfway done. That's good. I wonder if I should send my science vessel over here. Well, we could send one of them anyway. I don't need to send 2. Yeah, I think that debris is in a safe enough spot where we'll be okay. Oh, we also got debris at Torfi Star that we gotta analyze. The Jet faction. Alright, so these guys can go take Dim. Wait, let's consolidate this a little bit. This guy's doing nothing currently. Ship weapons range plus 20%. Yes, please. Okay, we'll send these guys to attack Dim. And then after that, I think we're going to send them to help clear these. So their next destination after Dim is going to be Trab. Let's set that now. I think I'm going to start taking these planets away from them since they don't seem that interested in defending here. Oh, actually, they got 2 shipyards here. We can upgrade first. I don't think we need to do that right away. Let's do this first. We'll just take these 2 star bases. They're undefended. Husko Imperium's been destroyed.
Hostile station engaged.
Their loss. It's a science ship. Repealed cooperative research channels, which is good. Reduces the diplomatic power of our enemies. Yet another planet with rising unemployment. What's going on with here? It's almost like I'm not paying any attention to my economy. This is what I wanted. Okay. Decisions. Distribute luxury goods. Launch anti-crime campaign. We already have a Hall of Judgment. I think that those things together should be enough. We successfully drove away Jahetma fleet, but didn't destroy any of them, unfortunately. Let's have these guys meet up at Torfi Star, because I want to add these, I think these are corvettes, destroyers or whatever, to this fleet. Actually, we can have them meet up at their destination. Where are they headed? They're headed to... here, to Trab. Have them meet up at Intham.
Hostile station engaged.
We good? Hold on a sec. Can we... I just realized that they had troops down here, but they're running away. We'll take this, and then we'll loop back around here. It doesn't let me queue it up because that's through hostile territory. But let's... Anyway, elections. Who's the current Archon Navigator? Research fee plus 3%. Having this plus 3%, that'll be really helpful right now, actually. Naval capacity plus 5%, we actually don't need that right now. It's definitely the researcher here. Okay, now that we've got through the election... Oh, we gotta assign somebody else to head of research. Biology research. Materials research. Speed increase. Research feed new worlds. Industry. Minerals from jobs increased. That's really good. Upkeep reductions as governor. That's good. User experience game. No. Crime increase. Okay, so we don't make him a governor then. Despite the upkeep reductions, it's probably not worth. He's corrupt. I don't think we should be having a corrupt leader in our government. I think that's just asking for trouble. Let's take a leader that we've already recruited. It's gonna be this guy. Okay. Now that we got through that, we could think about spending some unity on increasing our things here. So this is defense from orbital bombardment and arm invasion. This is increased number of building slots. That's really good, actually. This is resettlement cost minus 50%. This is trade value plus 10%, and it also finishes out the mercantile tree. So we're going to go with that one. And we got to do Ascension perk. Here, World Shaper, terraforming cost minus 24%. Not too relevant to us right now. Damage to creatures plus 50%. Grasp of the Void, Starbase capacity plus 5. That's pretty good. FTL travel technologies now appear at 5 times the normal rate. I think that's pretty good. Terminal Vigilance increases Starbase damage and hull points. Monthly Unity increased. That's pretty good for us because we have a monthly Unity debuff on our main population. Amenities usage minus 10%. Governing Ethics Attraction plus 50%. That's pretty good. Mastery of Nature. Max Districts plus 2. That's pretty good. Resource Districts from Planetary Features plus 50%. Go Prerogative. Empire Size from Planets minus 50%. Official Capacity plus 2. Empire Size is like a global debuff that slows down our everything, so that's pretty good. Executive Vigor. Edicts Fund plus 100. Don't care. Transcendent Learning, Science Capacity +2, Leader Experience Gain +25, and Shared Destiny, Available Envoys +2, Subjects exempt from Divided Patronage. Oh man, is it available envoys? I don't know what Divided Patronage is, I probably don't care about that, but do I want 2 extra envoys? Or do I want 1 vision? Or do I want the extra planet capacity, district capacity one? I think we're having a lot of happiness problems right now, so 1 vision is going to be our way to go. What is this guy here doing? He's currently marauding around doing all this stuff. I'm going to try to destroy this troop transport if we can.
Hostile station engaged.
Wait, what? Okay, we're at Sinistra. Okay, this is saying that the fleet is repaired here in this place. Not all their fleets are repaired though. Let's put these guys. There we go. Okay, perfect. Give these guys a second. Actually, we can take this first. Do it here first. Then we'll go directly to the planet. We'll have plenty of time to repair after we've taken this space station and eliminated this potential threat in our backline here. Analyze research, very good. You have a commander who's not commanding a fleet. Do you have any fleets that need commanding? You do.
Hostile fleet detected.
We have a lot of commanders, actually. Not really paying that much attention to what each individual commander does. I'm just sort of slapping them all together. I don't want to put a commander in this tiny fleet because this is just going to get wiped out first time we have a real combat. I think I'm going to go after these guys before they reinforce because I see them sending more ships here. How are we doing with the troops over here?
Hostile station engaged.
That's all in one big happy fleet. 1.6 against 900. I like those odds. Let's go.
Hostile station.
We'll send their landing craft. Very good. Oh, they had a couple defenders there. Still after these ground troops. We should send some smaller fleets to go mop this stuff up. So these guys can start bombarding. They're already on their way.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Okay, so we're getting rid of these guys.
Debris analyzed.
They were like in the midst of moving between sectors there, I think. I'm gonna move them back here for repairs. I think that'll be good.
Spaceport under attack.
Pirates again. This is just interesting. We beat these guys, but we lost through 4 ships and they didn't lose any. Oh, we beat these guys. No, that individual fleet got wiped out is what it is.
Hostile fleet engaged.
So baffling, they keep losing battles but not losing any ships. Where did those troops go? They just land them on a planet or something? Yeah, we'll go back to Codria for now.
Construction complete.
What did we build here? Oh, we built the trade hub, the guns, and whatever. Yeah. I think we're gonna build a gateway here, and we've been beating around the bush for a while. Let's get that done.
Ships upgraded.
Oh, this is saying the construction queue here is complete. Let's see. Let's see what this is. 1 second. Okay, sorry guys. Army's here, 958. We're working on him, wearing him down. Where's our ongoing invasion here? Here we go. Destroyed a pirate station in Merope. Let's go to Merope. So I was talking about before about setting up a patrol. We didn't get around to doing that. As soon as these guys get back here, let's. Why do we not have a shipyard in Breathlu? We do have a shipyard in Breathlu. Why do they not want to go to Breathlu? Because we have 6 things in Najaga. By things I mean shipyards. Probably all these guys need upgrades by now, so I think we're okay if the upgrades take a while. I want them to stay near Breathlu. Oh, hold on. There's an uncolonized planet here. Give me 1 second. Colonize. We are going to Let's look and see if we have any new species modification points before we send new guys here. Oh, no new trade points. Okay, that's okay. We'll make this Rexar Illustratum. I think we already have a Galpan V, shouldn't we? Yeah, we do. Galpan Kleco. Okay, got colonists out of the way now. I think we must have done something to increase our habitable range or something along those lines. That's why we suddenly have that option where we didn't have it before, or at least I didn't notice it before. We've completely repaired the Greki Armada. Are they? Oh, they're the guys here. Not Galpan. Can we upgrade them without going somewhere else? Can. They're going to work on that.
Hostile station engaged.
We'll take this again, and then come back and do the upgrade. Managed to destroy their outposts. The pirates fled. Okay. Timed project. In there. Okay, I don't want to send anybody there right now. Well, we do have 2 science projects there. Let's do this. I'm gonna take that, that, then that, and we'll go back to here. Hold on. Change of plans. Heading to here. Wait till we wipe those guys out.
Spaceborne life forming.
Scum and villainy. I don't like scum and villainy. Not on my watch, buddies. Could be luxury goods. We already got an anti-crime campaign. We've already got a Hall of Judgment. What do these guys want? Taking over Cordria Station without casualties. Very good. So we're going to go to Dearborn here. And then we're going to come back to Athir. And then head to Imathen. We'll start taking some of these nearby star bases here. And I want to get rid of...
Hostile station engaged.
Oh, that's interesting. The Freebolav Reclaimers are landing troops in Evandari Protector territory. I'm a little afraid of the Reclaimers. Not gonna lie. These guys are going after the station. These guys are fighting this little dinky fleet here. Okay, so doing that, this, then we come back to here and upgrade.
Enemy planet secured.
Yeah, we finally invaded Saramam, or however you pronounce that. Let's send our troops to Trab. Wait until we pounded this army into dust.
Hostile station.
Let's start recruiting armies at Faltus here. Where else can we recruit? Jahet's a good one still. Oh, these are Gene Warriors. I don't want the Gene Warriors, they're too expensive. I think about getting Xenomorphs. We're gonna get some Xenomorphs, I think, at some point. A bunch of those. Let's go back over here because there was a planet. There's one place where we could recruit Titan armies. Titanic Beast. Here we go. I guess we can only recruit one of those at a time. We'll check back on this in like a year in game time. Void Wings from the Sacred Juvan Alliance, where? I don't think they exist anymore. Oh no, they're down there. Okay. We did manage to destroy some Void Wings here. That's good. I want to get a science ship over here to check out this project. Before we do that. Oh, there we go, okay. I'm seeing which debris is older. Not that I think it makes a big difference because we got plenty of time here. Sending the science ship here. These guys should be fine over here.
Hostile station engaged.
These guys are sending ground troops there, but they have no ships there. It puzzles me. They're looking over here. We got more troops coming here. This is one more troop. It's worth 31. Might as well send it over to join the army, I guess. We have to get guys over to Torfi Star again soon to defend this. They're obviously staging for another attack. It's like 170,000. Which guy are they from? They're from Jehetma. Okay, I thought Juvan was the stronger one, but apparently it's Jehetma. Who do we want to bring? I think bringing those guys back is too risky. If we need to build another fleet, I think it might be a good idea. Let's increase our alloy production again, or reduce our alloy sale rather. So I'm going to delete that. And then I think we're going to go and take some of these star bases here. These guys are bugging me.
Blocker cleared.
Our defense minister has retired. We got plenty of replacement candidates. Empire effects, army morale -5, army damage -5, but defense platform damage... not worth. Naval capacity +5%, don't need right now. No, nobody with Empire effects, huh? Okay. We'd have an experience gain bonus. This guy. It's gonna be this guy. He'll grow into the role. We're losing exotic gases. That's okay for right now, I think. How much do we have? 19k. We're only losing 9 a month. That's not bad. I don't think these systems are pure any threat to us. None of them have outposts or anything like that. It's another case where I'm impatient for an invasion to be finished. I think we're actually... We could go in on them now, but I want to wait a little bit longer.
Hostile station engaged.
New gateway in the Delcor system, very nice. Okay. Oh, actually, the Delcor system is not that critical anymore, though. Oh well. So it's going to be a good trade route, I think, hopefully. We should think about where to build more gateways, and also I should think about producing more ships. We're going to produce another fleet at Abavas. Let's actually try to create a fleet template so we're not doing like clicking random buttons every time. I don't know how to like delete these blank fleets. Maybe we could just take one of them and make them fleet has those ships in it. Why wouldn't I disband it? Okay, that's better. Create new fleet. Add ships. Let's see. Make this a battle group, so it's going to be 3 midliners, 3 disruptors, 3 carriers, and 2 brawling battleships, and 2 of whatever that is. 2 artillery ships. Okay, and then let's do a bunch of swarm cruisers. Okay, I'm going to say that that is a fleet. How do I, like, make it build this fleet? Reinforced fleet, here we go. This costs us all of our alloy. We're going to wait a little bit on that. But hey, we got a standardized fleet design. I'm happy with that. We destroyed a Void Wing frigate. Okay. What do we got going on here? So this way. And come back here. But we'll see what happens by the time it gets over there. We need a gateway over here, actually. This guy's not doing anything right now, and he's already built a gateway in his neighborhood, so I'm gonna go have them build a gateway over in Saddlebari. There we go. It'll help us get troops out quickly with the Titans and Xenomorphs and so forth. We still have failed to send troops over here. We need to give up our bombardment and send guys over here. Dorothy Star. I wanted to renegotiate our agreement with these guys. They hate us anyway. Might as well make them do stuff for us. All over their conflicts. Proceed.
Debris analyzed.
I did not anticipate how tough this starbase was going to be to crack. That really took a toll on our fleet. Holy crap. I'm not even done yet.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Start to the gateway in the ESAR system. We'll get back to that. Oh, at least we got that done. Oh my goodness. Okay, we gotta back off from this. We're gonna go and bombard Sinistra while we ponder our options here. Hopefully these guys will repair during that process. What are these yellow things? I think that's, might be like the local hyperspace transit gates or whatever. What galactic law are we in breach of? Against a counterattack costs us Bellion empires that are not galactic community members and are in an offensive war against a galactic community member. Diplomatic weight from fleet power. I don't understand this. I think it's because we negotiated the agreement with these guys, maybe? Can't change this agreement for 58 months. Okay, whatever. But it'll keep those guys from entering our system, I think. We blew up two of their colony ships, that's okay. The One Union is given association status by the Allied Sovereign Stars. Analyze debris in the Yamek system, which is this guy over here. He's still analyzing, that's fine.
Hostile station engaged. Debris analyzed. Colonization in progress.
Really, we don't have an anti-crime campaign option here. There's a lot of unemployment here.
Hostile fleet engaged. Planetary invasion begun.
With a bunch of ships here, that's good.
Debris analyzed. Hostile fleet detected.
We had a Minister of State retired. Intel gains speed, available envoys +1. That's pretty good.
Spaceport under attack. Military station lost.
The heck? Oh, the Peacekeepers are attacking me on the other side of the galaxy? Dear Lord. Okay. I mean, we could fight them at Hydrobius. It's kind of a pain in the butt. How big is this fleet? 95k. Wonder if we should make peace with them at this point. We gotta wait until this planet is invaded. As soon as that invasion's done, I think we should make peace. Gotta claim some more territory over here. This one for sure, this one for sure. Right, why are we so low in influence? I don't know. I'm gonna bring these guys over here just to make their life more difficult. These guys could use upgrades though. But I wanna... You need to be upgraded here. We got 47. We'll move them there and then we'll move them back. What do we have that we can free up here? They're sending more troops this way. These guys we could send, but they'll take forever to get there. I think we probably should send them though. Also, they're a little beat up. Don't really want them using the gateway either. We'll withdraw the Araness for now. Gonna build a fleet here, I think. Does it have defenses at all? A little bit. Nothing noteworthy.
Lost.
Fortunately, we don't have any troops over here. These guys back to Arvavast.
Hostile fleet engaged.
It's invasion going over here, guys. At 22. Get these Titan units over here however we can, I think. That's the best route we have right now.
Spaceport lost.
Not sure where the new fleet that we told to reinforce is going to show up. What the heck is the Obsequiae system? Is even Darian Peacekeeper guys just to have a magical way of like appearing out of nowhere. It's such a problem. I guess we could send these guys to Hydrobius. Probably gonna regret it. Reinforcements in transit. They're coming to here. I don't know if I want them here, but whatever. we should probably start recruiting armies here. This is no garrison for some reason. I guess it's a brand new colony, maybe? This place could also start building a stronghold. I'm gonna send these two guys to Hydrobius as fast as they can get there, which is not very fast. I'm gonna send these guys also. I think they'll get there a lot sooner. I think it's not worth it for us to try to finish this research. I think we're going to pull our researcher back. And let's pull this fleet back to Hydrobius as well. We'll eventually get there. These guys go to Avishek and wait there. We'll see what happens with the Hydrobius territory here.
Planet secured.
Oh, thank God. Okay. We now fully control this, right? Yes. Okay, now we sue for peace. Do we want to make any claims first? There's no option to make claims against them, which is interesting. I wonder if these are like Chehetma territories or something, or Juvan territories. Can't seem to make any claims on their territory. I don't know what the deal is, but we gotta sue for peace now. We've let ourselves get too involved with this. Let us pretend as it never happened and hope it doesn't happen again. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. Okay, so we got our planet back. We managed to seize all of this territory, so we don't have any more holes in our line anymore. That's pretty good. Where do we want our troops to be now? Torpy Star is a crew quarters, so this is a good enough spot for our guys here. Airnest is also fine. We have to keep a bunch of this territory, that's not too bad. But we're keeping those guys at Airnest, that's fine. These guys can come back to that. These guys can now finish their research. Looks like they were planning to anyway. I guess that's fine. Send these guys back for upgrades, actually. Wait, do we not have peace with Juvan? We can keep fighting Juvan, it looks like. I think as soon as I unpause it, it's gonna revert. No, Juvan's still our enemy. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll shift all our forces over here to Juvan. Let's get these guys repaired and upgraded first. Where are they going to? Nandi, okay. And have our troops stage at Ornoferos, I think. These guys can also go upgrade at Nandi. You guys will upgrade at Airness, I guess. It's fine. And these guys will, since they're still in this war, will continue fighting here. Contraband seized on Sublime 3.
Debris analyzed.
Already got an anti-crime campaign. I guess that's a good effect from the anti-crime campaign. It's probably okay. How's our government doing? Well, let's just file materialist. Debris analyzed over here. Let me move our science ship back here until this guy's cleared out some of these areas. I'm fine with it.
Hostile station engaged. Spaceport under attack.
Following a long period of support for the alien justice organization, the Empire of Lee has finally embraced faction adopting the core values and policies. As well, to bringing this faction to their government, they become outwardly more xenophilic. Okay. These benefits. The scientist died at the age of 138. Get attacked? I don't know. These guys are working on upgrades. Oh, we had a couple other fleets that were going to meet up here. Might still be en route. Do we have a planetary shield generator here? Yes, there we go. Oh, we could have a military academy. Let's, which place is the place that's recruiting the Titans? This place. Let's have them build a military academy. Requires planetary capital. Needs 25 pops. That should help. Looking for unemployed pups here. Guys are struggling against this little tiny outpost. Wait till my fleet arrives.
Spaceport lost.
Should wrap up soon here.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Oh, 1 second, guys. Alright, sorry, we're back. Hey, Tomic, how's it going? I feel like I have so much stuff going on now. I'm struggling to like keep track of everything a little bit here. Well, we wiped out that fleet. Let's go get these guys here. While we're doing that, this guy can research projects and system. Cool, thanks for hanging out. These guys are still upgrading in ND. The new fleet coming together at Alcor. I think this is the one that we're building, maybe? I'm not sure.
Hostile station engaged. Spaceport under attack. Ships upgraded.
Very good. I'm gonna just control this entire area. Oops.
Science ship under attack.
Where? What's happening here? Jahatma somehow snuck a tiny fleet in through here. You can send this armada, they're already upgraded. I'm so tired of seeing this unemployment message. Okay, let's see. Distribute luxury goods. We've already got an anti-crime campaign. The AI is just doing a really lousy job of like managing everything automatically. Keeps on like overpopulating all of our planets with robots. This guy says he's a soldier, not that he's unemployed. There's like different species of robots, I guess? I don't know. We're not assembling robots here, so this is organic growth, I guess. Oh, we shipped out some robots. Let's see if that helps.
Hostile station engaged.
Where's this guy? I thought I sent this guy to build a gateway.
Construction complete.
There he is. Okay, he's doing it now. Deleted. Let's just keep going on down the line here. Eventually we'll have to backfill, send some ground troops and so forth. But we don't have claims to a lot of these planets anyway, so... Robot, 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 robot. Complete a construction of something at Torphy Star. I don't know what it was. Disruption field generator, maybe. We had a shipyard there as well. I think we should actually demolish the starbase at Torphy Star and build one at Dim instead. I think let's start working on that. Yeah, we get rid of these two and replace it with that one. It'll be way more efficient. We can defend this easily. I have the feeling that I'm messing with the AI's algorithm for like automatic fleet assembly by like ordering all these individual guys around. Consolidating our ground troops here. What do we got? 1K only. I'm definitely messing up the algorithm.
Science ship lost.
Where's the science ship lost? I don't understand. It told me it was under attack, but it didn't say where.
Hostile station engaged.
Can't find it, then it must be lost. Yeah, I mean, for sure, right? Can confirm. In fact, lost. Let's just delete half of the Juvan Empire while we're down here. We should probably go after Jahema, actually. They're building up some forces over here. Let's have these guys from Nendi come over to the border.
Hostile station engaged.
Desert Alcor, I think, are all upgraded now.
Research complete.
Blew up a whole bunch of ships here, look at that. 12 frigates, 6 corvettes, 4 destroyers, 1 battleship, nice. And we blew up a transport ship, a science ship. Very cool. We've got a leader enhancement capacity boosters, nice. Leader lifespan plus 5 years is pretty good. I'm gonna get this resources from jobs plus 10%, only cost 57,000. Yes, please. Okay, what can we claim here? This for sure. see, if we decide to invade one of these and flatten their armies, then we'll claim that as well. Meanwhile, these guys over here have lost their privileges to this part of the sector. We're gonna deal with them shortly here as soon as we get our army together.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Alright, we got a gateway site at Edamar. I'm so happy we've got a positive income of all of our resources. We don't have to juggle constantly anymore. This armada's been upgraded. We're gonna have them stay here, I think. We're still upgrading another fleet there. Sorry for taking away your commander guy. You gotta wait for the rest of these guys to get to the sector, maybe.
Hostile fleet engaged.
No. It's over command limit. Darn. Okay, so what do we got here now? 100 and we got 200,000 here. Let's crush these guys. Oops.
Hostile fleet engaged.
There are no building slots available on this planet anymore. We're still producing robot pops here. Where's the science ship that was up here? That's not the one that got destroyed, is it? I guess maybe it was, since I don't see it anymore. I'm not sure how it got destroyed, though. Okay, we've taken out almost everything they have here. I got one more starbase down at Ishnor. After we do that, we can come back up to here, I think. And then we'll see where that leaves us.
Hostile station engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
What is this? Oh, this is us going against them. For some reason, that really tiny fleet went in by itself first. That's unfortunate. Okay, so we sort of dispersed that fleet. We took some casualties, though. We killed 5 frigates, 1 corvette, and 1 frigate. Yeah, we have a high rate of losing destroyers here. I wonder if we should just stop building destroyers. I feel like they do increase our combat effectiveness, though.
Hostile station engaged.
We're losing money again a little bit. We can sell food. And some minerals, though not too many. Did we turn off the Vespine gas edict? That one's definitely worth. We can turn this one off. Redo this route. Hold on. So there. There. Then we'll go there. There. Then there.
Hostile station engaged.
Battle in which nobody lost any ships. It's fine, I guess.
Hostile station engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
Oh, we're finding fleets here that were not expected. I deleted them. Yeah, we did inflict a couple casualties here. That's good. Should be able to destroy these troops down here.
Hostile station engaged.
Oh, did I send this guy to a system where there was a hostile station? That's probably why that science ship died.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Destroyed 2 frigates here that were defending their last base, and then 7 transports, and 2 science ships. I believe in this last. Actually, that's an unclaimed sector, so sucks to be them. We want to adopt another tradition. Resettlement cost minus 50%, not bad. Building slots plus 1 would be pretty good, though. I'm gonna do this one.
Station under attack.
That's a troop recruit.
Spaceport under attack.
These guys sweep back through there, they'll destroy that. I don't think the troops will bother my science ship here. No, they won't. Look at the victory track here. We have almost twice the victory points, or half again the victory points of the Frublev Reclaimers, and definitely more than the Peacekeepers, so we're doing it quite well. And we're getting close to, we control close to half the galaxy now. Oh, what's this going on over here? We gotta get rid of that. I'll add that to our destination queue here.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Do we discourage pop growth, maybe? Yeah, let's discourage do all these things. I'll demolish this space and let the AI figure out what to do with it. Oh, I can't, guess this is a Unity Center, so we'll put some administrative offices.
Hostile fleet engaged. Debris analyzed.
but didn't respect the research queue.
Hostile fleet engaged. Spaceport under attack.
What's this now? Oh, okay. That's a bold move. Finally, the reclaimers and the peacekeepers are going to war with each other. Unfortunately, we hobbled the peacekeepers, so the reclaimers are going to take a lot of their territory, probably. Somehow we lost a couple of ships here, destroying a pair of corvettes. Oh, I guess because of the other battle with the bigger fleet that was going on at the same time. Don't really want to have another border with the reclaimers right now. I think this is the place. Maybe we actually... We gotta decommission the Starhold, even though we just built it in a minute here. I'd put like one ship here to just hunt down that, whatever that is. Maybe send one ship here from somewhere else. What the heck happened to my new fleet that I was putting together? I think it got scattered all over the place, maybe, because I messed up the AI. Yeah, we didn't need a station here anymore. We're gonna get rid of this one. Really just need the, this thing. Don't know that we need this one at Kordoth either. It does have a trade hub. Maybe we want to leave it for that. I don't know. Check that out in a minute. Forgetting how to see the trade thing. I had to start a Brolthana, maybe? Radars, here we go. Whatever happened to my pirate hunting fleet over here? I guess I pulled them into one of the main forces here. As well.
Research complete. Ships upgraded.
Or just start going for the real cheap research techs, I think.
Station under attack.
Troop thing again.
Under attack.
Maybe not? No, there was a troop thing. That's my army. There we go. We got our troop relay set up in Settlebari. This is an oddball fleet, destroyers and battleships only. Go to the debris and bath him next, if we have time. Oh, so let's set these guys on a patrol route. The deal here is this patrol route will eliminate these pirates. You can see it's already reducing the piracy values. what that was, but I'm pretty sure we voted against it.
Debris analyzed. Hostile station engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
Sending another tiny fleet to attack my giant fleets. I guess that's allowed.
Station under attack. Spaceport under attack.
I claimed this actually. Already claimed it. Okay.
Hostile station engaged. Hostile station engaged.
The commander died. I think it was just old age, probably. Destroyed an entire land army there. I'm gonna miss one of these projects, but we'll get the other one.
Hostile station engaged.
See how the trade routes are being affected. The piracy is going to lay down.
Station engaged.
Some big fleets over here.
Debris analyzed. Station under attack.
It occurred to me, I think I have diplomats that are not being used. Yeah, I have one diplomat that's being used currently. Who's not being attacked by the reclaimers currently? Maybe these guys? I think these guys are already vassals, yeah. We'll try to vassalize what's left of this confederacy.
Spaceport under attack.
Should we go after them here, or do we let them come to us? Did we let them come to us?
Lost.
Suddenly using tons of food. I wonder how that happened. Oh, it was that bonus that we got. This is a... I don't think we want a rural world. Do you want a generator world, probably? Yeah. Or, yeah, let's do generator world. I'm gonna replace this hydroponics bay with a... transit hub.
Hostile fleet engaged.
But this is working out for us. I think it should.
Spaceport.
Oh my god, it's close. Don't like how this is looking, actually. Yeah, we're gonna retreat. Save our commanders at least. Time to super peace then. Oh, we need this. Shoot, how are we gonna get more troops over here? Maybe we need this platform after all. Gotta get our troops over to there so we can take this quickly. Shit, they got a huge garrison here. This is never gonna work. We need to quit while we're ahead, maybe. Okay, we got peace. You renegotiate with these guys. Yeah.
Incoming transmission.
Defensive pact of the Empire of Lee. Anyway, let's get a commercial pact instead. This was brutal. We did destroy 17 frigates. They had so many frigates. Oh my god. Just could not chop through their force here. We gained some worlds, and now of course we're on the negative again, because the worlds we gained are crap worlds. How do we not get these two planets? That's upsetting.
Construction complete.
Oh, that's the patrol.
Incoming transmission.
Good. I'm actually going to have these guys just go to Ninjaga, patrol the route between Ninjaga and...
Research complete.
I think the order that I gave them was not what I actually wanted them to do. There we go. The food increase. Let's go for the rare technology here. Try doing this reinforced fleet thing again. Okay, now control. That's what we wanted. Yeah, we're gonna let that go. I'm gonna try some of my guys into there. What are these Jivan troops doing, like, all over my empire? Are they sending reinforcements to Medgar? $24.81 is when we can close our borders. Let's look at where all of our fleets are right now. We want a Tarfi Star, so we're going to move our stuff to here.
Research complete.
We got Gateway at Edamar. That's back here. Perfect. Still only one less than 2K, man. Good for now. Energy credit improvement, nice. And refugees arrive. Refugees from the Frugal Outward Claimers. Okay. Yeah, make this a listening post down here. Let's put another one over at this place. This is the wrong place. I mean, upgrade that. I'm going to upgrade this. Okay, I think we gotta wrap up there. I gotta say thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to follow if you're watching on Twitch, or subscribe. It's free if you're watching on YouTube. Tomic, good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. And everybody else, see you next time. Take care, folks, and have a good weekend if I don't see you.